Hi everyone, my name is Lilian Mushori and this is my beautiful mom. Her name is Eunice Mushori. We are in Apollo Hospital in Hyderabad. I just want to give a short story about my mom. My mom suffered cancer the year 2008 and she went to the US to get her treatment over there. And the treatment went very well and she was told she was cancer free. But they told her after 1 year, could you please come back? So that was, her surgery took place 2018. So last year, 2019 in November, my mom traveled back to the US for the checkup. And that is when they realized that the cancer is back and she needs to undergo another surgery. And in the US, I have my brothers and sisters there. And since she didn't have an insurance and the first time we had paid so much money there, that is when my brother in the US decided to look for a hospital in Apollo Hospital in Hyderabad. There is a friend who had told my brother about this hospital. So my brother, he went to Google and that is when he found this hospital. And he called the doctor and they talked a lot. Then after that, my brother called me and said, you know what? I have found a hospital for mom in India. I need you to make some arrangement to go there. So on the 25th, on the 24th, that is when we left Kenya. And we arrived here on the 25th of last month, that is January. And as soon as we arrived at the airport, we were received by the Apollo nurses in Hyderabad. And we were so amazed because I didn't know that my brother had made some arrangement for the nurse to pick us. So that guy came and picked us. I can't remember his name because he told me his name. He was a very nice guy and transport was already waiting for us there. And since we arrived about 5 in the morning, the driver took us to a hotel and we spent the night there. Then in the morning, we came to the international desk. By the way, they have a very nice international desk where you can meet people who speak your language. If you don't know how to speak English, Apollo Hospital in Hyderabad, they have arrangement whereby they get you a translator to speak your language. So that is when they took me to Dr. Bandari. So Dr. Bandari and Dr. Rahul. That is when Dr. Bandari welcomed us to his office and we talked a lot. Now he told me, now Lilian, since your mom, this is the second time that the cancer is coming back, what we need to have another test. We have to start from afresh. Thank you so much for coming with these results from the US because my brother had sent Dr. Bandari the results, but he told me we have to start from scratch. So that is when we started some tests, which took a week. And I was so amazed because like in my country, you'll do a test. One day they tell you, let's go for surgery. But with here, the doctor and the nurses, they took their time. They took a lot of tests on my mom. So many tests. I was so amazed. And it was just for 1 full week. And they were so amazing. And before they do the test, they will sit down to you and explain to you what they want to do. So after that is when we realized, the doctor called me back and told me, what, your mom, the cancer is back, so she needs to go for a surgery. And the surgery was done on my mom. And it was a very successful surgery. And as I was waiting for my mom in the theater, because she was there for about 3 hours to 4 hours, and I was just alone and praying to God to make everything go through. I was so amazed by one nurse who's called Sandia. She's one of the nurse coordinator, international nurse coordinator in Apollo in Hyderabad. And she was so nice to me and she would come and tell me, Lilian, please, could you go back to your room and rest? I will come and call you as soon as your mom is out of the theater. And I was telling her, my sister, let me just stay here and wait for mom. Then after a few hours, she comes back and asks me, Lilian, have you eaten? So I felt so loved here, as much as I was just alone here with my mom. But I felt these people, they have the best hospitality that I have ever seen. I've been to the US, but I don't think Apollo Hospital I don't think the US can match Apollo Hospital because the hospitality is so good. So after the surgery, the nurses on duty, they were so good to my mom. They were giving the best treatment. And we had a very nice stay here. We stayed in the hospital for 10 days. Then after that, we were discharged back to the hotel, and every day would come for checkup with my mom. So what I would want to say about this hospital, it has an amazing staff, an amazing technology. I think it is one of the best hospital in the world, Apollo Hospital in Hyderabad. And there are so many people who are coming here. I've met so many Kenyans. I have met so many people from Tanzania, from around Africa. And everybody is speaking about how Apollo Hospital has the best technology. So if you have your loved one and you really need them to come for treatment to India, for me, I would say Apollo Hospital in Hyderabad is the best place. And in fact, one thing I was so shocked, it is not expensive as most people think. They are very cheap compared to what we paid in the US. Apollo Hospital in Hyderabad, it is the cheapest. And that is what I would say about this hospital. Their services are good. And one thing about the international the rooms are very clean. I was so shocked that even their laundries, they do their laundries, and when they come back to the room, the sheets and the gowns are put in bags. At first, I thought they were giving us new clothes and new bed sheets, but I came to realize that is how they do it. So they have an amazing, amazing, amazing hospital. Right now, my mom here, Eunice, she's doing very well. Very, very well. Very well, very well. And the doctor told me she is cancer-free, and we thank God for that. So we want to thank God for everything. We want to thank Apollo Hospital, from the doctors to the nurses to the housekeeping, human resources, guys, each and everybody that works in Apollo Hospital. From the bottom of my heart, from the bottom of my mom's heart, we want to say thank you so much for the care that you gave us. God bless you all. Thank you so much.